Hi everybody, welcome back. I've got to get ready with me today. So a couple of days ago my friend got married. She got married in a registry office, and so tonight is her wedding party celebration. So all her friends and family, we're getting together and we're going to celebrate her marriage. So that starts in a couple of hours. So I've got to do my hair, well undo my hair really. I've got it in this heatless curler robe, and do my makeup. So I thought it would be a good idea to film this. So that is what I'm going to do in today's video. I'm going to do my makeup for the wedding celebration. So I'll zoom you in a little bit maybe and we can get started. Just zooming you in just a little bit though. I don't know if that really zoomed in much at all. To prime my skin, I'm going to be using the Elise Multi Protection Moisturiser. This is my day moisturiser. So this is what I use in the morning when I've done my skincare routine. So because I want my makeup to last, I'm going to use a primer. And this is going to be my primer of choice. So I'm going to do eyes first and then base. However, I am going to use my under eye corrector first because I do like to really get in the corner of my eye with it. And I can't really do that if I have eyeshadow on first. So I'm just going to use this and then I'll start on my eyes. This is by Bobbi Brown and it's in the shade Light Bisque, and this is also a Project Pan item as well. Hopefully I would have used it up by the end of the year because I want to try the stick. But this is just a great product to help discolour these really bad blue and purple circles I've got going on. Priming my eyelids with NYX eyeshadow base, another Project Pan item. And I'm setting that with the shade So Shy from my Vieve Essentials palette. So this shade here. Just packing on some of that shade with a flat packer brush. And then I'm going to use some of Buff on a big fluffy brush in the crease. And the reason I'm starting off with eyes is because I want to use some loose glitter. And I don't want to do my base and then do my eyes and have glitter fall all down my base. So I thought let's do the eyes first, and then if I get messy with the glitter it doesn't matter, I can just swipe it away. So I think I want to go a little bit taupey on the eyes. So in my Shop My Stash I've got a Laura Geller palette. This is called the TGI Thursday palette. You've got 4 eyeshadows, a blusher and a highlighter. And I think the shade I want to go for is Toasted Taupe, and I've got an Estee Lauder brush which I'll pop some of that on with. Need to go in with a bit more. That didn't really show up. So the dress I'm wearing is like a sage, actually no, it's not sage really, it's more of like a pistachio green. And I think a nice sort of like taupey eye with a bit of sparkle over the top would be really pretty. Yeah, that's better. I like that shade. That's really pretty. This is a beautiful One Shade and Done eyeshadow. This is lovely. Quite kind of grungy, but can also be a bit sultry, a bit sexy as well. And I'm really into this type of shade at the moment. I've bought a couple of loose eyeshadows that are kind of similar to this, maybe a little bit more of like a truer green. Okay, so next is the scary bit. I am a little bit nervous about this. This is the glitter. So I picked up a few of these from Peaches and Cream. This one, the one I'm going to use, is in the shade Gatsby, and it's a little pot of glitter like this. I'm going to try and open it without getting it all on my carpet. Ooh, I'm really quite nervous about this. I don't really think there's any way, focus, that I can show you this without it tipping. I don't think there is. I'll try and put some pictures in if I can, if I remember. So I'm going to use some of this over the top of this taupe. And there's a couple ways you can do it. You can either use your finger and press it on, or you can use a flat packer brush and you just pick up a little bit and push it on. So that's the method I'm going to try because I don't really want to get my fingers all glittery. So wish me luck. Let's give this a go. So I've picked up a little bit and then I've tapped the excess into... Oh my goodness. Can you see that? Oh, okay, this is beautiful. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I was saying I picked up a little bit on the brush and then dabbed the excess into the lid. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Oh, I love that. Just a little bit more, I think, for this eye. Oh, that's so pretty. I was thinking when I bought these, I was like, do I need these? Am I really going to wear this that often? But actually this is really easy to use and it just transforms your eye makeup. So it's made this taupe look a bit more gold. And I think for a wedding party, this is a beautiful, sparkly, shimmery eye look. And I think for something like a wedding celebration, something like that, you can go a little bit more adventurous with your makeup, go for some shimmer, go for some sparkle. And actually, on my face, there's just a little bit here. But that's it. That was so easy to use. Foundation, gonna use Sheer Glow from Nars. This is in my Shop My Stash. This is a beautiful foundation. I want the skin to look a bit fresh. I don't want anything too heavy. Although I want it to last all evening, I don't want a real matte heavy foundation. Not that I really own a foundation like that anymore actually. Damp beauty sponge, just blending that in. I am loving my eyes right now. I'm loving that sparkle, that glitter. I love peaches and cream eyeliners and this glitter from them just looks beautiful and I can't get over how easy that was to use. I was quite scared, a bit nervous about using a glitter, but that was really, really easy. I'm actually intrigued to try more of their makeup as well, like their lip glosses, lip liners. I think they do bronzer, blusher. Concealer, I'm using Vieve in the shade 3. I want something with a bit more high coverage than my Fenty concealers. So I thought I'd try my Vieve one that's in my Shop My Stash. I don't have too much of an opinion on this concealer at the moment. I haven't used it too much to really kind of know whether I love this or not. But from the few times that I have used it, I do like it. So I'm thinking it's a safe bet to go with the rest of the makeup. It's not going to ruin it. And whilst that's just sitting for a minute, I'm just going to go through my brows with Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I will finish off the rest of my eyes once I've done my base makeup. And I've got a mini Real Technique sponge for my eyes because I want to be a little bit more precise. I usually use my orange one, the one that I use for my face, but I just wanted something a little bit smaller so I could be a little bit more precise. This concealer seems to have good coverage. Just using my fingers on blemishes just because my fingers are going to help warm up the product, help it blend a little bit. And this is a really easy concealer to blend. When I've used it before, it takes seconds to blend out. Really beautiful concealer to work with, and the coverage seems pretty good as well. I think it looks quite nice underneath my eyes. I'm still a little bit red here. I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit longer. Whilst that sits, I'm just putting on a bit of cream bronzer. This is Fenty Butter Biscuit, that's in my project pan. Blend that in now. Hopefully that's sat for a bit longer and that'll take down some of that redness. I seem to have really red cheeks at the moment. I don't know what it is. I have changed some medication that I'm on, so maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a bit stressed and I've got a time limit that I need to get ready by, even though I've given myself enough time, but you know, I'm sure I'll still take like to the last minute to get ready, which I'm sure my boyfriend will love. For blusher, I'm going to use my Stila one. This is in the shade Lilium. It's a very soft pink. And I think I will probably layer up my blushes as well. I will layer up my bronzers because I usually do cream and then a powder. And I'll probably do the same with my blusher as well. Powder, going to use my MERCIER Loose Translucent Setting Powder with a powder puff. Just making sure there's no creases under my eyes already that I'm going to then set. Definitely need to do my forehead. Forehead is very shiny. Now I have got a few bits of glitter, I guess like on my forehead. There's a couple like under my eye as well, but I'm kind of fine with that. It's nothing too much. It's not a load of glitter everywhere. That's okay. Right, and then I'm just gonna lightly just like set where I've done my bronzer and my blusher, but I am gonna go over that with the powder one because it's not showing up hugely through the powder, but that's fine. I want to layer it anyway, so happy with that. Right, first I think I want to highlight because I'm not a massive fan of highlighter, so I think I want to use it first so then the blusher and the bronzer can go over the top and kind of diffuse it a bit. I'm going to use my Vieve face powder, and this is the highlighter I'm going to use. And I did see a video today where somebody says you want to use your highlighter like a halo. So that's a bit under here, a bit above your brow bone, and then here. So no matter how you move your head, it will catch the light instead of having like a line. So let's try that, see how that goes. I am going to put some highlighter in here, but after I've done my eyes, I will put a bit on my inner corner. So for now, I'm doing 3/4 of a halo. Actually, yeah, I can see that kind of working. That makes sense. Okay, bronzer, I'm going to use my Vieve Duo bronzer. I might use a bit of both of this. Ooh, sorry, that's blinding. Both of this. And I've got a big Zoeva powder brush. And again, I saw another TikTok where you like roll your brush in the bronzer like that. And then you like sweep up. And then you can go round like this. I think this video was from Selena Gomez's makeup artist, or somebody who had done her makeup at least. And I'm not sure if she's her usual makeup artist. But that was the technique that she used. So you have the majority of the bronzer like on your cheeks and then you sweep the rest up your forehead, or across your forehead rather. So like that. Blusher, going back into the TGI Thursday palette, which I use the eyeshadow from. I'm going to use this blusher, and I'm using that because it goes with the eyeshadows, and that's the beauty of this kind of palette. You know that they're all going to go together. I'm going to use a Zoeva brush, and these blushers tend to be quite pigmented, although this one isn't showing up too much, but I think I was a little bit lighter handed with it today because I know they are pigmented. I like to put a bit of blusher on my forehead as well. I feel like it kind of ties it in a bit. I just tightlined because I like to do that off screen because I get really close, like I am at the moment with this eyeliner. And then I'm going to use a brown liquid liner, trying to get really close to my lash line. I might also have to do this off the camera as well because I do tend to get really close to the mirror that I end up blocking off the camera so you can't see what I'm doing. And because I want a really bright inner corner, I'm going to go for Primavera from my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm also going to put that under my brow bone as well. So with my eyeliner, I just did a really small, thin line and then a tiny little wing, because I'm not good at doing a wing and I don't want to mess my eye makeup by trying to do a wing that's too big, so this will do. And let's be honest, the glitter's the main part of this look, isn't it? So, and going in with a bit more buff under the lower lash line. Curling my lashes. I'm not a false lash person, so it's just going to have to be a lot of mascara tonight. Clinique Lash Power in Dark Chocolate. It's a brown tubing mascara. Bit of brow pencil, and then onto the lips, and then nearly done. Right, next going to use my NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. And then a bit of clear lip gloss from Kiko over the top. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. I think the eyes, I can't get over how pretty the eyes are. That glitter is gorgeous and that works so well over the top of this eyeshadow, and this looks very, very similar to an eyeshadow from Victoria Beckham that I was this close to getting. If it wasn't for the £5 postage, I would have bought it. So nice to know that I can make my own version of that eyeshadow colour. So yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So I need to set that with my Urban Decay All Nighter spray. And then whilst that's drying, just gently push it into the skin. Okay. There we go, I think that's the makeup done. So next thing is the hair. And I really hope this works because I never do my hair. So when I do my hair, I want it to work. So I've had these on since about midday and it's 4 o'clock now. So fingers crossed this works. And I also curled them, what's going on here? Curled them from the back as well instead of just at the front. It was a method I saw on TikTok. So fingers crossed this works. What are you meant to do? You're meant to get like that and loosen it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Promising, promising. Oh, hello. Kind of work. That's something to go on, I think. Hang on. Oh yeah, okay, that did kind of work. Oh, nice. Okay, putting a bit of oil through the ends. Actually, let's zoom you back a bit now. There we go. Bit of oil through those ends, keeping them hydrated. And then hairspray. It'll probably drop anyway, but oh god. Okay, right, I'm gonna go get dressed, finalise this hair, make sure I'm happy with it, and that is me done. So if I can remember, I will put in a picture of me in my outfit, but if I don't, it is the dress that I wore in one of my fashion videos, so I will link it. It's from H&M. It's knee length, it's quite floaty, it goes in at the waist, v-neck, some nice floaty capped shoulders there, and a sage green colour. So that is what I am going to be wearing. So I've got to go and get dressed. I'm pushing it for time now. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please let me know. Please let me know what you think of the hair, of the makeup, of the eyes, that glitter, beautiful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon for my next one.